Okay folks, this is the beginning of the Havasu hike. Here's a trailhead over here. We're gonna head down into this valley and down to Havasupai Falls. Another view down into the valley. You can see some of the trail. Nice little overhang. And that's the trail down there. It's a nice rock formation and shadows. So we started from up there, a bunch of switchbacks down, and now we're getting down onto the valley. There's a nice view down the valley. Still headed down into the valley. Looking good down there. Nice canyon walls. Another nice view down the valley. Looks like we're going to be going down into some of those slots down there as well. Yeah, it's just pretty here. And some vegetation. First set of flowers I've seen here. Pretty little orange guys. And a few more steps and look at those cactus. You get to fall into them. And I don't know if that's like, sort of looks like aloe vera, huh? Anyway, cool bushes. There's a little closer up of that cactus. Nasty. Here's another bush. And it's got some nice little white flowers. I don't know if we can see that ant on there having his way. Or her way. They're pretty. Still cruising along down the valley. Nice little overhanging trees along these rocks. There's a little, I don't know what you call that, trumpety type flower. Anyway, it's pretty right up against these rocks. So apparently nature stacking rocks on top of themselves isn't good enough. We come along and help. Here's a little butterfly. Some of the yellow flowers. Yeah, some bees are, well, I'm not going to catch a bee, but they sort of look like flies, huh, or wasps. Anyway, get it where you can. Those rocks against the blue look really nice. There's valley walls here. A lot of people running down the pathway. Yeah, it's pretty. There's some nice little yellow flowers. Some of the daisy variety. We're down in the canyon now for sure. Anyway, pretty flowers. Alright, we made it down to the water. That's some pretty water. Down amongst the cottonwood trees, and there's a fair amount of cotton on the ground too. Really pretty down here. I might say that once or twice this weekend. Onward to the village. Some pretty little purple flowers and some white ones. Maybe a little bugs going around. Not unless I one or two little butterflies. Anyway, and that is some beautiful water. Look at that. Alright, we made it out of the village and we're headed down to the campground out along the creek. Nice looking falls there. Here we are at Havasupai Falls. Beautiful down there. Look at that blue water. We are at the base of Havasupai Falls. It's going to take a little dip after our hike down. It should be a lot of fun. There's going to be some interesting frogs. I can hear them in the background there. And a fair amount of mineral in the water. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to go get a little wet. So a different view of Havasu. I like the way you can see that it's been making rock for quite some time. There's where it's making new rock. Shadow sort of looks like a face. Man, that water is an amazing color. It gets quite a bit deeper right over here. Water's I don't know, it's 870s. Certainly feels pretty cold when you first get in, but it's yeah. Anyway, fun time. Look at the town that I'm watching here. Anyway, that's a frog that's making the noise. Falls early in the morning. Very beautiful. And looking up the canyons. Caves here on the side. I really like the rock here. Off to the side here, this little rock that fell down and made a little pass through. Not a little rock, obviously. Falls are over there. Sort of see behind those trees. And then the creek comes down along here over these series of falls. They're pretty cool. Make some nice pools to play around in. Check out this rock. I mean, it's just, I'm sure a geologist could go on and on about it, but I just think it looks really cool. See the some sort of outwashing chemicals that have deposited and made the rock. And I don't know. I don't see it like this very often. Some nice little yellow flowers. Cute little bird. You hear them in the trees and stuff down here all the time. Really a lot of birds down here. This is the beginning of the campground. Our camp's right over there. I suggest when you come here, you just grab the first tent site you find, because I walked down through there and they're all within a scant lane of each other. There's no super special campsite all the way down. But they are nice campsites. You definitely see your neighbor, but nobody's bugging anybody, obviously. And it's pretty nice. Lots of cottonwood trees and stuff. Pretty area. Different type of cactus up on top there. Sort of a barrel cactus. These are Navajo Falls. Nice little aster type flowers. Mooney Falls here. Here's Mooney Falls. Look at that. Beautiful falls. It's like a long climb down. That's some decent view off the edge of a campground. Nice little view of a lizard here. He owns the place. Got some ducks in the water there. It's a pretty area here. Butterfly. Interesting little flowers. That's a pretty little guy right there. Here's some flowering cactus. That's pretty. We are down at the base of Mooney Falls. And those are some big falls. You get down the falls, there's a couple of tunnels up there that you come down, and then you come down a series of chains and rocks. It feels a little sketchy because it's wet, but otherwise it's pretty cool. It's fun adventure. The falls. Nice little pools. Bottom of those little falls. There's a little side canyon. It's got a creek run out of it. It's called Ghost Canyon. Really like those little orange flowers over there. Just further up in that canyon. Just a little waterfall like that's awfully satisfying. Check out the base of that tree. That's awesome. Wonder what it looks like inside. It's nice and quiet in here. It's really pretty. Further up the canyon. It's nice. Keep thinking I'm gonna stop, but now I know I'm gonna scramble up there. So this is where I will call it the end of this little canyon, and this is where the water starts. It's decidedly less pretty than further down. But note, here's where in the rainy season a bunch of water comes down. That'll be worth seeing. A raven living down here. These tiny little grapes. That's super cool. Those are some pretty flowers. Alright folks, I'm gonna close this video out here. Tomorrow morning we're gonna hike up out of here. Start out really early in the morning. And there's not much more to see on the way up that we didn't look at on the way down. So, hope this has been a good video. Love you. Bye.